Hello and welcome to AI Tool Sneak Peek, our weekly series in which we show and tell some cool AI tool capabilities. Today we are going to talk about how to effectively use ChatGPT's Windows Companion app. The default way of using ChatGPT for me has always been, going to chatgpt.com and doing the prompt and getting your work done. But as it turns out, if you are using ChatGPT from your operating system, be it Windows or Linux, not the Linux, Mac, there is an alternate way of using ChatGPT, and which is via the Windows app or a Mac app. And for the purposes of this demo, I'm focusing only on Windows app. And this app apparently has certain features, certain characteristics that can help you do your job or what you want out of ChatGPT much more effectively, as I'm going to demonstrate. Let me first demonstrate, and I'll come to the benefits of using the app or Windows app rather than the web interface there. For example, let me go to Kindle, and as I sometimes do. In this case, I'm reading a book. What the heck do I do with my life by uh, Ravi Venkatesan. And in this book, I come across a quote, for example, this Warren Buffett quote, which is written out here. And a rising tide lifts all the boats. Only when the tide goes out do you discover who's been swimming naked. And I want to, understand a little bit more about the context of this quote, or anything else, or a word meaning that I don't know. What I can do with the Windows Companion app is I can invoke it, and you can invoke the Windows Companion app after you have downloaded and installed from the Windows Store by just clicking Alt and space in quick succession. And as you see on the left hand side, the companion app has opened. This is called a companion app for a reason. And the reason is that this app stays with you on the user interface that you're using it. For example, I'm reading a book. This app can just stay along with it as I'm going through my reading experience. As I go back, the app does not go away. How can you use this effectively? I'll come back to the code that I started with. And as I have invoked the companion app by clicking Alt and space in quick succession, I go here and I invoke voice mode. As you can see there is a little button of a voice mode. It takes a few seconds to come. And once it comes, we see a sort of a blue circle, which is glowing. Okay, it is a black circle. Yeah. Hey, ChatGPT, I needed some help from you. Let me know when you're ready. And I'll ask you a question.
Sure, I'm ready whenever you are. What do you need help with?
There is a book that I'm reading which has a quote which is attributed to Warren Buffett. Can you help me explain the context behind the quote? The quote goes something like, "A rising tide lifts all the boat, but only when the tide goes out do you discover who has been swimming naked."
Sure, that quote is often attributed to Warren Buffett and is used to illustrate how economic conditions can reveal the true state of businesses or investments. When times are good, the rising tide, everyone seems to be doing well. But when the conditions worsen, the tide goes out, the weaknesses and vulnerabilities become apparent. It highlights the importance of being prepared and cautious, even in prosperous times.
Oh, interesting. And there is also in the book, the page that I am in, there is a mention of acronym VUCA. I think I know the meaning, but can you help me confirm what the acronym VUCA stand for?
Sure, VUCA stands for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. It's a framework used to describe the challenging and unpredictable conditions in today's world.
Thank you. I think that was quite helpful. Let me change the context, ChatGPT, and I'm actually creating a presentation to some of the students, and
You're welcome.
I'm,
And
I'm on a slide right now, uh, which reads, "What is ChatGPT companion app?" Can you tell me in two short points that I can include to describe a ChatGPT companion app on Windows? A very two short points that tells what it is and what is the actual benefit of this app.
Sure, here are two concise points. 1. The ChatGPT companion app for Windows provides quick access to AI assistance directly from your desktop. 2. It enhances productivity by offering instant help with tasks, information, and creative ideas.
All right. Thank you so much for your help.
You're very
All right. So I just close this window now. And just to recap, I used Companion app for two use cases. One is when I was reading the the book, the Kindle, and I came across some references which I needed some more information for. The and the second use case was when I was creating a presentation and I need some inputs from it. So the voice plus companion app combination is quite productive. And just to recap, one important aspect, the companion app, the reason it is called companion app is because it stays on the window that you are in. For example, if I needed to do the same stuff, same use case that I'm working on a presentation and I needed some help from ChatGPT, if I was not using companion app, the action that I had have to do was to essentially go back to where ChatGPT web is, type my query, and come back to the presentation which is there, which means that I change my context two or three times before I complete the slide. Whereas in case of companion app, it kind of opens up and sticks to the context that I am in right now, like this, and it does not go away, and I can work alongside with it either by typing, but in the case that I demonstrated, it was via voice, which I find quite powerful and empowering to that extent. So I hope you found this demo useful and you will try out the Windows companion app for ChatGPT. And do let me know how the demo went for you or if you uncovered new use cases. And I'll see you next week. Till that time, take good care of yourself and bye bye.